While many 20-something-year-olds are just finding their way in the world, young Elon Musk was already looking for ways to change it way back in 1995. In a well-known 2015 discussion with Neil deGrasse Tyson for the physicist StarTalk Radio podcast, Musk lists the 5 things he thought would most affect the future of humanity. In today's video, we'll talk about the 5 things Elon Musk is working on that will change the world. But before that, make sure you press that red subscribe button along with that tiny bell icon to get updated every time we post new videos. Let's get started. Number 5. Tesla phone. The long-awaited launch of the Tesla phone, bruited to be called the Model Pi, has been in the news for months. There's no confirmation about the Tesla smartphone yet. Colorful reports have been circulating on the internet. This isn't the first different product that Tesla has presented. Specific sources have released new features and details that confirm that 2022 may actually see the Tesla Pi smartphone that will work on Mars using Starlink. The famed Tesla T trademark is anticipated to appear in the middle blue stripe. Also, it's expected to feature a triadic hinder camera set up on the rear. According to rumors, the Tesla smartphone will have a 108 megapixel main camera, a 6.5-inch 4K level screen, a Snapdragon 898 processor, and 2 terabytes space. LifeWire reported that the expected price of the Tesla smartphone is between $800 to $1,200. 4. The quantum computer. It was one of the most intriguing and possibly one of the most important technological developments of the generation. The trouble is that no one can really explain what it's that Google made, at least not in the way that us puny mortals can understand. The first thing you need to know is that a quantum computer is experimental technology. This technology won't be ready for high time for several another times, if not further. But experts believe it'll someday make present computers look like toys, handling tasks that would not be possible with traditional machines. It'll do this by exploiting the power of amount mechanics, which is the strange behavior showed by particles like electrons or patches of light or exotic metals cooled to several hundred degrees below zero. 3. Starlink. Technically a division within SpaceX, Starlink is also the name of the spaceflight company's growing network, or constellation of orbital satellites. The development of that network began in 2015, with the first prototype satellites launched into trajectory in 2018. In the days since, SpaceX has fixed nearly Starlink satellites into orbit across dozens of successful launches, the most recent of which took place on January 6 and delivered another 49 satellites into trajectory. That brings the total number of satellites in the constellation up to, though some of those satellites are prototypes or non-operational units that are not acting constituents of the network. Number 2. Hyperloop. Musk's rearmost idea might be his most ambitious. This transportation system, introduced in 2013 and still in the formulative stages, aims to allow commuters to travel between Los Angeles and San Francisco in 35 minutes or less, faster than a corporate flight. The rail system would work in a tube with extremely low air pressure, which would theoretically reduce drag and enable developed velocities at up to 800 miles per hour with lower power consumption. That full vision is still a long way from reality, nevertheless. The company's first gaze into this abyss is scheduled to begin with the construction in coming years, with a 5-mile loop around Quay Valley, California. The biggest speed bump is the cost of the land and technology to make this a reality. Number 1. SpaceX. Musk's aerospace company might be just as infamous as his motor vehicles. Established in 2002 to help reduce the cost of space transportation and enable the colonization of Mars, SpaceX's Falcon 1 and Falcon 9 rockets are designed to be deployable. The company has flown 6 cargo resupply operations to the International Space Station and has been awarded a contract by NASA to develop a spacecraft to take crew members to and from the ISS. The company, which is confidentially held, did suffer a lapse beforehand this time when one of its Falcon 9 rockets exploded after launch. It has since suspended flights, giving it time to redesign the 2-foot metal bar that failed and, according to Musk, caused the explosion. So that's all for today's video. Let us know your views in the comments section below, and don't forget to like this video before leaving. Thanks for watching.